What is up, guys? This is Gaddytown on Gaddytown Gaming. We're on AgroVation. Um, we are trying to get these fields ready. Um, we have planted on 3. We've planted wheat on 10. We bought field 10. Field 10, we planted canola, and Worker J over there is planting soybean on 11 because we are finally at a ground temp above 50 degrees, right at 50 degrees, so we can plant corn and soybean. So I'm gonna get this guy going right here. Usually on a field like this, I will usually go around once or twice for kind of like some headers, and so it doesn't have any problem planting there. But yeah, glad you guys are watching this video. Like I said, I'm a newbie to all of this, and just looking to create some good content for you guys and create some videos and help and answer any questions I can answer, and forward to hearing back some feedback from you guys, so you can of course like and comment and share this video, and make sure you hit that red button to subscribe. But most of all, I'd like that feedback, those comments and things like that, and look forward to hearing that from you guys. But we are here on AgroVation. Made an introductory video last night, kind of introduced myself to you guys, and then I did a little broadcast last night on the PS4, and of course this is Farming Simulator 17 on the PS4, and that's what I play. I'm a PS4 gamer, and as I said last night, I'm a casual gamer, so I'm not creating videos 24/7, but I'll be creating content when I can. Like I said, I have a job, a real job, and all that kind of stuff, but I usually play this game about probably 4, 5, 6 times a week, maybe more than that sometimes. Of course, it is between Christmas and New Year, and so I'm off of work, and so this is kind of why I decided, hey, I want to see if I can do this, and you guys may like it, you guys may hate it, but we'll that's why I want your feedback, and to know if I'm just wasting my time or not. But hopefully it won't be. Hopefully you guys will like this and share this and watch this, most of all. So we are planting corn here on field 4, and as I said, our wheat's growing over there on field 3, and we'll be able to I think, let me look, yeah, we'll be able to probably harvest the first week of fall there for the wheat and the canola. But as far as the corn and soybean, we'll probably have to wait till mid-fall and to harvest those. But we're getting this going here. I'm going to plant this as I usually do, just plant like a row, plant like a header all the way around the field, and then set my worker, so that makes it not do any kind of collision with like the trees over there on that side over there, and also it doesn't run into this field, because as I've noticed on these fields here on AgroVation, especially these two right here, when you set a worker, he comes down and he will literally just mosey on right into the next field. It's because of the angle there, and so the best thing you can do is plant you just a ring header row all the way around, and you can make sure that they don't go into the next field. What's so funny about this, and I always see this in this field, in field 4, is the tree there, and what's cool is the light poles are non-collision. The ones that are in the field, of course, this one to the left is not, but the other ones are non-collision. And I guess you know you were so excited to see non-collision light poles, and then you get to this field here, and and then there's a tree right in the middle of it, so you just can't escape it. You just can't escape it, but that's okay. It's more realistic there. Of course, you see your cattle barns over here, which I'm assuming, and like I said, I haven't really read up a lot on this map, but this is an actual map, and I think what Porsche is doing is using this to kind of get some data for them for their work there and their machinery and all the things that they're doing over there at Porsche. And so this is kind of next level stuff here for them, and a different way to get data. And so it's pretty neat. It's pretty neat to be able to be on a realistic map, an actual place. Of course, Farming Simulator is really one of the great simulator games because it is so realistic, and especially with this seasons map and the seasons mod, I'm sorry, that we've got going on. So let's get this worker going here, turn him around the right way, get him going, and go check on some other things. Alright, so this worker, I said, is working here. I should have done a row around this, but I'll clean that up when he gets done. Here on 11, and so this guy's still hanging out here. So the next thing we want is, of course, I'd like to get some pigs going eventually sometime, but for pigs you need straw, and also for cows you need hay and grass. But what I've found on here is the fields are very expensive. The ones that I bought, 10 and 11, I wanted to put crops on them because I wanted to get crops. I really wasn't in a big need of hay or straw or anything. Well, straw really for pigs, but that'll come off the byproduct of wheat on 3. But there's this big field between 13, 14, and 15 over here by the lake, and we can cut it. We can cut it for hay. So let's see, we can unfold, lower, we can turn that on, and we'll go ahead and get this cut here for hay, tedded up. Here in Mississippi, we don't say tedding, we say fluffing. That's what we say when we cut hay, but to each his own, and little different terms down here, but that's alright. But yeah, so the tedder down here we would say fluffing. I don't know why we call it a fluffer, but we call it a fluffer, and it may just be something we made up. I don't know. But also the windrower, we don't call that a windrower either. We call that a rake, and we like to simplify things down here in the South, as to not confuse anybody and as to not confuse ourselves. And so this field, like I said, is kind of a cone shape, and so it narrows down here at the end. But you can, I think, I usually don't do bales. What I usually do is I windrow it up and I pick it up with a loading wagon and put it in a hay loft, just because I'm all about efficiency and things like that. And I think when you pick it up with a loading wagon, you can store it there, and of course with the seasons mod it won't rot when we store it up that way. So, and plus on a big map like this, when you're probably going to be feeding a lot of animals, you know, you'll be able to feed more efficiently there. And you see I'm only mowing on this side, but I'm also thinking about mowing that big area there once I get done with this. because like I said, that's a gray area too over there, and the more hay, the better there. So hopefully you guys will come on over here to Gaddytown Gaming and check out my videos. And like I said, I want to be putting on some Let's Play, so this is kind of like a Let's Play. This is kind of my first episode there. As I said, I did a kind of an intro video there, you'll see on my channel there, and last night, and also some streaming there. So hopefully you guys will check that out. And yeah, that's what I'll probably be doing, just making some gameplay videos, and probably late at night or something like that. Of course, I'm in Central Time Zone here, so I'll be probably around 10 or 11 or so at night. When I have time, I'll probably be able to do some live streams there, and maybe you guys can join me there. I can open up this server on multiplayer. We can do that. Whatever you guys want to do, really. I'm here for you guys, and to create content for you guys and play with you guys. And so that's the only reason I created this channel, was because I thought, you know, there's some good content out there. Why couldn't I do something like that? And of course, I really enjoy playing Farming Sim. It's very relaxing to me. You know, you kind of sit down away from the stress of everything, and you just kind of just plow the field or mow the grass or do something like that. I don't know about you guys, but I find joy in mowing grass, whether that is bush hogging, whether that is mowing a field, you know, for hay, or just getting on a lawnmower. I'm telling you, it's just something about mowing grass that is like therapy. It's just therapy to me. You may feel the same way. I don't know. Just let me know in the comments. You may feel the same way, but just something about it. So yeah, we're knocking this out. The only thing about, of course, this field here is it's not an actual field, so you can't hire workers. So yeah, it is what it is. But of course, we got our other workers working on the field, so might as well be doing this while they're doing that, because if we weren't doing this, we hired a worker, we wouldn't be doing anything. So there we go. And also, my driving skills are not very good, so if you're watching this and you're expecting to see some professional gamer, you are not, because I am not a professional gamer, and I don't consider myself to be some great gaming guru or anything like that. I'm just a normal guy, just, you know, playing this PS4. So we're gonna get this field mowed up, and then we're gonna ted it, and then we are going to load it up in the loading wagon. And I will probably need to, because this will be hay, I'll probably put a barn, a hay loft by the cattle over there, and I'll load it up over there. I will probably also, once we get the straw on field 3, I'll probably get a hay loft over by the pigs, just because it would be convenient over there. I think I've got a few mods on here as far as things that I usually use, like the seeds and the fertilizer tanks there, the placeables. I like those, especially on this map. But it just, you can put those anywhere, and you don't have to go back to get seed pallets and things like that to fill up your seeder and that kind of thing. So, and I actually don't think there's like a seed point, a seed sell, not a seed sell point, but a seed buying point on this map, and so it makes it more convenient here on this map. course, I've got my JCB Fast Track here. I love this tractor, and people like it, yeah, because it's fast, you know. But I like it because it's different. Like how the cab is not as big, has the fenders there, and I think with this tractor it has a better weight distribution, just the way the cab sits and the wheels sit back, and it just feels like a sturdy tractor. And I do have the modded mower on here. Well, maybe I don't. Okay. I thought I did, but the only thing with that is it puts it in rows, so it's great when you're mowing for just grass, because it already rows it out for you, and that's great. And I would use it if I was just mowing grass. But what happens is if you mow that and you're wanting to do that for hay, you do it. It puts it in rows for you, and then when you go back to row it up, it will. Say if you're on a big field and you hired a worker or whatever, it might get to a point where it doesn't recognize the next row and it just stops. And so I figured, you know, I'm not going to worry with that. Just go ahead and do it the old-fashioned way, and like I would do it here at home, and do it like this. And I think this way also it rows up more grass when it's spread out like this. So we are on the first day of summer. I had to fast forward there to get to the first day of summer. We've made it through the spring, which is pretty much your planting season for your canola, your wheat, and your barley. I haven't planted any barley. Just didn't really need barley for anything, I don't think. And I'll clean these ends up here. See where you turn and you miss these here. So go ahead and knock those out. But yeah, this is a pretty good size field. You can get a fair amount of hay off of it, and I think we can do the same thing over there on the other side. And you can actually probably go on the other side of the lake over there between 12 and 15 and get a good bit too, so we might do that in the future. Alright, I'm going to clean this up right here. I've got it on real time right now just because I'm not in a hurry to do anything. But I'm going to leave this guy right here for right now. Of course, we got our equipment over here. So let's check on this guy. Yeah, see, that's what I figured they do. They get to the tree there, and so what I'll dismiss this worker. I should have done this earlier. Lower this bad boy down, and we're just gonna drop through that. Hopefully I don't miss it. Yeah, that was perfect. Alright, so create that worker back again, and he'll do the rest of this field. Clean that up later. So this guy is done, and like I said, I should have created me a header rows here. It would have probably gone all the way if this road had not been here. So it's kind of, the road's kind of got a collision on it, so um, that's why it's not doing that, going all the way to the end and going over the road. The roads here are kind of raised up a little bit, which I like, because that's the way it would be in real life. Alright. Clean this up a bit. Alright. And this is soybean I'm planting here, so I'm glad to get this soybean in, because, like I said, it brings a lot of money there when you sell it. I've also noticed, so if you go here to your economy on your screen here, these are, and it does say, I'll take it at its word, it does say that these are just estimates, and they are exactly right that they are just estimates, because I've yet to see, like at a peak, say for barley, right there in the spring on week 7. You see how it's really high there between 8:04 and 10:05. I've yet to see it spike like that. So I know they're just estimates, but the biggest thing I would tell you is to wait for a great demand. You know, usually you'll probably have a great demand there in that area sometime. So just be looking for that. Let's see. Just keep an eye on prices when you're looking to sell. Looks like our canola is doing pretty good over there. It's coming on up. It's got the yellow top there. So that means it is probably almost ready to harvest the next day or two. Look at our forecast up there. Highs in the high 60s, low 70s, lows in the 50s. And so that is summertime here on the seasons. That's not a typical summer in Mississippi, but we're not in Mississippi here. We're in the Czech Republic, so maybe more accurate temperatures there in the Czech Republic. But in the summertime here, we're used to humidity and temps in the 90s. So it's just part of living in the South. But I'm going to clean this up here, get these last couple of spots, and then we'll go park this planter here. I hate leaving these little spots. I did in the other field. That's just because I had other things to do. So this field 11, is planted with soybean. So it'll be growing soon. We'll be able to harvest it. One thing I probably need to do is bring a harvester over here. I'll do that later when I actually need it. So we can cut in between these two trees here, and as you see, I've got this little shed here to park this equipment. That's the only thing about these Challengers, is the steering is very sensitive because it is a track. Oops, wrong way. But can turn on a dime, which is great. Alright, so I'll park this bad boy here and see what's going on. Okay. Says he's done. He's not done. But he did plant this. He did plant this part I was worried about. So glad they did that there. What I used to do. You want to start from the small side. So, you know, we started from that corner. So you start from the smallest edge. So we'll move him down here and start from this small edge down here. Because when you get to the end of the row, if it's going to the right, it may not pick up the field once it gets to the end there on a certain angle. So you want to start from the short end down here, so that when he turns left, he will see, the worker will see, hey, I need to go to this next row on the field. So, you know, these workers, they're paid to work. I don't think they're paid to think, so that's alright. They'll get it knocked out there. Let's go check. I've got my little handy dandy Wopster here. If you're playing on seasons, you need this thing. It's great. Okay, so our field here of wheat is grown 50%. It has 23% crop moisture. It's been fertilized 100%, and the ground has 56% moisture there. So doesn't look like any rains in the forecast, so that's good that our crops are going to dry out, our ground's going to dry out. It's summertime, and so it's supposed to do that. Okay, and so that guy's planting corn. Let's see, what else can we do here? Alright, looks like we got everybody working. Looks like we got everybody doing a good job. And oh yeah, let's finish what we're doing here. Get this, see, turn on. Let's get this guy mowed up right here. We'll finish tedding it, fluffing it, as I would call it. And then we'll row it up. We'll rake it up and put it in a loading wagon and put it in a hayloft. Hope you guys are enjoying this video. If you're looking for some more videos, some more content, I kind of did an introduction video on my YouTube channel, Gaddytown Gaming. And you're wondering, where did Gaddytown come from? Okay. So my last name, my surname, is Gaddy, and there used to be a place kind of like a kid's place, kind of like a Chuck E. Cheese's or something like that. It was called Gaddytown. They did pizza and stuff like that, and games and stuff, spelled G-A-T-T-I, and had one of those in the town that I went to college in, and of course it sounded like my name, and so people started calling me Gaddytown, so it kind of stuck when I was in college. So kind of like that. So yeah, it'd be a great gamer tag, something different, and so it just kind of stuck. So hopefully you guys will head on over to Gaddytown Gaming and check out my videos. There's not much there because like I said, I just started yesterday, and like I said, I just wanted to create some content. I love Farming Sim. I play other games too. I play, of course, I'm a huge baseball fan, so I play MLB, the show. Haven't played in a while, just because it's in between season. But I did play the beta that came out. Got an invite to that to play the MLB the show beta, and looks pretty good. Some different features. there, so looking forward to that coming out. I think it comes out in March, maybe, usually when they come out. But played a little Battlefront. As you know, I'm a huge Star Wars geek. If you watch my introduction video, I always try to sign off with a word of encouragement. May the Force be with you, and I will do that when I leave you on this video. But a few other games I play, but I really have spent a lot of time on Farming Sim. You get a real sense of accomplishment when you do something and you finish up a map or finish up a farm, and it's a real rewarding game. It's also been great to play online, and made some great friends over there at Silent Scotty Gaming World. So you guys go check him out. Check out his channel there. Of course, he does. I think he does the PC gaming also with Farming Sim, which I do not do, but maybe eventually get there and do that. Let me see. Do I want to go ahead? I think I'll leave that for another downtime. So, because you've got times in here, you see, so you'll have basically the whole, I guess, fall, or late summer, early fall, to do something, and so we'll leave that grass there for that. Right. This fellow will park in here. I thought when I came over here, I said, "Oh, I'll be able to use this little shed here," and I realized, oh, it's really, really small, and so it's not gonna be able to use that. So let's go get this grass fluffed up over here so it can dry out into hay. All right. We'll turn on this fluffer, lower it down, and get to work. Maybe not. It's not changing color like it should. I wonder if it's still wet. Let's check this. Grass. Maybe it's not letting me. See, usually it changes to a lighter color. It's not doing that here. As I said, maybe it's because it's too wet. %. You wouldn't think that would be too much. Well, tell you what. We will we'll just have to wait, I guess. I don't know what else to do. Just have to wait, I guess, until this dries out, and we can tet it up. No big deal. I don't have a problem with waiting. Okay, this guy has stopped because he's out of seed. I'm close enough. I'll just go over here and fill up. We do have one of the I think I may have sold it at the beginning. But they do have the horse does have the filler there that you can put on one of the trucks and fill it up. But since we are so close, we'll just go over here and fill the seeder up. When I first got this map, I looked over here at this big green space and I thought, man, that'd be a great place to put a yard. And then I realized, got just a ton of storage here. This is just great. Right there. And you can really do some serious silage on here with, I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4 bays there. And you could really do some damage creating silage there for your cows. And I love how it's all there together. It's not spread out somewhere. There's also another place. It's not really a bunker, but it's over there between 5 and 6 that you can put chaff and turn it into silage there, but you just unload it on the ground and do it that way. I'm going past my planter point here, so that's neat. So you could technically do on 1 and on 5 and 6 you could get a silage operation over there, get that going. Let's get this planter going again. There we go. So I think everything, and we'll just wait for this to get dry enough to fluff there, and then we'll get this hay up, and we'll wait on some things to grow there. We'll get this harvested. Probably going to jump on multiplayer there, so if you guys want to join this game and help out, I'll probably be fast forwarding time until, well, I'll probably do that when I get to be able to harvesting. It surely helps when you're harvesting to have plenty of people helping out on that. And so yeah, I might jump on the gameplay there and get some of you guys on here and to help. And yeah, hopefully you guys will go and like and this video, comment, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel, and like I said, I'll be creating some content here, and hopefully it's good content. Hope you guys will like it. Hope you guys will watch it, and you know, if you don't, then you know, that's cool too. I'll just quit doing it. But yep, need to close that. It's gonna bother me if it's open, you know. I don't know about you guys, but when we cut hay here, or we do any kind of farming, we have these white birds called egrets, and they really love to follow you wherever you're going, and especially when you're cutting hay, they swoop down and get the bugs and everything. But we've run over a couple of them with the tractor and bush hog, and had a pretty sight. And so if they saw that seed, they would think, oh, this is great, and they'd be pecking in there and getting all that seed. So close that up, make sure the birds don't get it. That would be cool in Farming Sim. Let me know what you think. I think Farming Sim 19 is probably the next one that's going to come out, and I would love to see wildlife on it. Not any wildlife that you could hunt or anything like that, because then that would kind of defeat the purpose of the game. But to have, like, I know we have a big problem down here with like deer eating the crops and stuff like that, and that would, I don't know, that may be something cool. But to just have birds flying, stuff like that, um, that'd be pretty cool. And so I guess hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and like I said, make sure to like and subscribe, and leave me a comment in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you guys. And yeah, like I said, just trying to get this channel up and going, and hopefully create some content for you guys, and a place where we can share our thoughts about farming sim and game together. And so look forward to hearing from you guys, and as always, I will sign off with a word of encouragement by my Jedi friends. Hope you have a good day, and may the Force be with you.